Assalamualaikum everyone. So today we will start with the third video in the series of genetics on the topic of monohybrid cross. So when we talk about monohybrid cross is a cross between two pure parents differing in a single pair of contrasting character. Means जब हम क्रॉस करते हैं तो हमको दो प्योर पेरेंट स्टार्ट में लेना होता है. स्टेप 1 होता है जो हमारा, उसमें हम लोग कोई एक अगर कैरेक्टर को लेकर क्रॉस कर रहे हैं, यानी कि सपोज अगर मैं हाइट को लेकर क्रॉस कर रही हूँ, कोई एक सिंगल कैरेक्टर को लेकर मैं क्रॉस कर रही हूँ, तो ऐसे क्रॉस को हम लोग मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस बोलते हैं. मोनो मीन्स 1, तो वैसे ही ऐसे क्रॉस को जो है हम लोग मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस बोलते हैं. अब उसी का एग्जाम्पल हम लोग को जब भी आप लोग आंसर लिखते हो तो उसके अंदर आपको सबसे पहले इसका डेफिनेशन लिखना होता है. सो मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस इज अ क्रॉस बिटवीन टू प्योर पेरेंट्स डिफरिंग इन अ सिंगल पेयर ऑफ कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर. कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर के बारे में हम लोग ने ऑलरेडी प्रीवियस वीडियो के अंदर बहुत डिटेल में देख चुके हैं. अब जो है हम लोग डायरेक्टली मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस करेंगे. सो वी कैन टेक एन एग्जाम्पल of monohybrid cross between pure tall pea plant and pure dwarf pea plant. Now pure tall pea plant, मैंने आपको pureness पहले ही बता चुकी हूँ. What is pure, what is hybrid? When both the alleles are dominant or both alleles are recessive, then it is said to be pure. So we are crossing between a pure tall pea plant and a pure dwarf pea plant. So we will write the phenotype over here. So this is the sequence of writing a cross. Firstly, when we write a cross, we have to in LHS we have to write phenotype. Okay, in RHS we have to write the parents. Okay, the phenotype of parents, that is pure tall crossing into pure dwarf. Okay, next step will be genotype, writing the genotype of the parents. That is pure tall will have a capital T means both alleles will be dominant, capital T genotype. Okay, and pure dwarf is a recessive character, so it will have a small t genotype. Okay, so any particular chromosomes which is homozygous, okay, any homozygous trait will give a single common gamete. That is for example, if we take an example of X chromosome of human female, okay, so it will give X gamete, the only X gamete. And if we consider human male, then it will give two heterozygotes. Heterozygotes always give two gametes, whereas homozygotes always give single gamete. So here two of them is homozygous, so it will give a single gamete over here. So gametes will be capital T. Pure dwarf will give a small t. Okay. When we write a gamete, you have to circle the alphabet. Okay. Next is making of F1 generation. Next step which we have studied in the previous video, that is first step was selection of pure parents. Next is crossing of pure parents to raise F1 generation. So already we have crossed and we will make a F1 generation over here from one from the dominant trait and one from the recessive trait. We will have a hybrid tall F1 generation. Now this is the hybrid tall, because why it will be tall, because one of the allele is dominant, hence it will be tall. But this is a heterozygote condition, so it will be a hybrid tall. One recessive one is present, so it will be a hybrid tall. Next step is the selfing of F1 generation to raise F2 generation. Okay, so this is nothing but where we are selfing F1 generation, that is TT crossing over TT. Okay, so TT means the first parent will give two gametes because it is heterozygote. Okay, it is in heterozygote condition. So this will give two gametes, capital T small t. Then this will give two gametes, that is capital T small t. Now one special thing will come over here. One major difference we will see over here, that is we are not crossing for F2 generation over here. We are using a simple very best method for the crossing, that is Punnett square method. Why this is called as Punnett square method? Why? Because it is given by Reginald C. Punnett. Okay, this is a scientist name, so by that name we got this Punnett square method. Okay, so what this method says is Okay, we have to write one parent gametes in the first row. Okay, and then we have to write another parent gametes in the first column. Okay, now just see over here. Okay, these are the two symbols. Students mostly confuse between these two symbols, that which one is male and which one is female. So just keep in mind the plus one. Okay, that this positive, just keep this in mind, that this symbol which has a positive sign is female. Okay, female is positive. Just remember this, that female is positive, which is the very big lie, that female never is positive. Okay, next, the female is always negative, but just for the sake, you have to remember, you just keep in mind that female is always positive. So this symbol is female and this arrow one is male. Okay, so this is the male gamete and this is the female gamete. Now we have to simply cross the thing. Okay, the T into T, we will get capital T. Capital T means both the allele will be dominant. Okay, next T into small t. Okay, that is capital T into small t. We will get a hybrid tall. Next, this one C. Okay, capital T, small t. Okay, this is hybrid tall. First, always write a dominant allele first, then we have to write the recessive allele. Next is small t. This will we will get is pure dwarf one. Okay, next is making of ratio. On the basis of F2 generation, we have to make a phenotypic and genotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio means we have to see the physical character. Now, who all is tall and who all is dwarf, we will see that. Okay, we won't see the gametes, we won't see the alleles over here. We have to just see is who all is tall over here and who all is dwarf over here. Okay, so you can see pure, there are one pure tall, two hybrid tall. So in short, there are three tall generation. Okay, three tall offspring and one is dwarf one. So 3:1 will be the ratio. Phenotypic ratio means the physical appearance. The physical appearance of the offsprings is 2. Three of them is tall. So 3:1. 3 tall and 1 dwarf. Next is making of genotypic ratio. This is the most the both things are most important step which we can't leave in the answer. Okay, so next is genotypic ratio. Now we have to see the gametes of the offspring. Okay, first one is pure tall. So we have to consider this capital T, both are dominant, so it is pure tall. Only one of the offspring is pure tall. So one will be the one we will write. And next is both the offsprings is hybrid tall. So 2 will write, and last one is pure dwarf, that is one is purely dwarf. So 1:2:1 will be the genotypic ratio. Now the most important thing comes is what the Mendel has concluded from the monohybrid cross. What the thing which we got after studying this monohybrid cross. Okay, so let us see the things that what all we have observed. हम ये देखेंगे कि हमने क्या क्या इसमें observe किया. Okay, तो पहला जो था first F1 generation, we got all 100% tall progeny, that is hybrid tall. Though it is a hybrid tall, but tall तो थे ना. Okay, तो 100% progeny was tall. In F2 generation, dwarfness came back, यानी कि जो बौनापन था प्लांट का वो वापस से लौट कर आया. ओके, प्योर पहली जनरेशन में हमको जो पूरी की पूरी प्रोजेनी टॉल मिली थी, बट सेकेंड जनरेशन में जो पेरेंट्स का ड्वार्फनेस था वो कहीं ना कहीं क्या हो गया, लौट कर आया. ओके, वाई बिकॉज तो मेंडल ने ये कंक्लूड किया कि कुछ तो ऐसी चीज है ओके जो ट्रांसमिट हो रही है एक जनरेशन से दूसरी जनरेशन में, और वो शो अप नहीं होती कहीं पे और कहीं पे शो अप हो जाती है. तो वो जो चीज थी उसको मेंडल ने नाम दिया था फैक्टर. फैक्टर इज नथिंग बट जीन्स जो है वर्ड हमको दिया गया, जीन्स जो वर्ड है वो हमको दिया जोहानसन ने, बट बिफोर दैट मेंडल यूज टू कॉल इट एज फैक्टर्स. ओके, सो फैक्टर्स जीन्स के दो या दो से ज्यादा कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग फॉर्म्स होते हैं जिसको हम लोग अलील बोलते हैं. हर एक कैरेक्टर, हर एक ट्रेट को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए हमारे पास हर दो अलील्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. जैसे अगर मैं हाइट बोलूं तो हाइट में हमारे पास टॉलनेस के लिए अलील है, ड्वार्फनेस के लिए अलील है. ओके, सो दिस इज बेसिकली जीन्स विच इज ट्रांसमिटिंग फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन एंड विच इज ट्रांसमिटिंग द character. Okay, in some generation it may express or it may not express, but but in another generation it might express it. Okay, likewise जैसे आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे फर्स्ट जो प्योर टॉल प्योर डॉफ के बीच में क्रॉस हुआ था, और उसके बाद जो है हमको पूरी 100% टॉल प्रोजेनी मिली थी, डॉफनेस कहीं भी नहीं था. एंड नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में डॉफनेस केम बैक. ओके, वापस आया डॉफनेस. ओके, वो कैरेक्टर रिटर्न आया. तो वो जो चीज थी, कुछ तो ऐसी चीज है जो ट्रांसमिट हो रही है एक जनरेशन से दूसरी जनरेशन में. दैट इज नथिंग बट जीन्स. ओके, दिस इज द मेन थिंग विच वी हैज कंक्लूडेड फ्रॉम द मोनो हाइब्रिड क्रॉस. Hope you all has understood this concept. Okay, if you have any doubt, write down in the comment section. Thank you for the cooperation. Jazakallah.